safety during practice.
Yeah. So, all right, so a couple things about that. We talk to the kids, and I'll probably reiterate this to our coaches at some point, about conversations like, if you're in a tricky situation while you're wrestling, stop. We're teammates. We're not trying to hurt anybody here. Sometimes it can't be avoided. It is a physical sport. It's a contact sport. Tom Ryan gave a good analogy of this when he came to us a few years ago. He said, like, football is dangerous because you got a guy running at you from 40 yards away and hitting you. The contact here is closer. So the likelihood is more like twisted things that happen more than actual contusions and things like that. But you got the head involved, you have knees involved, you've got twisting arms and legs. So we also want the coaches to be aware of those things too and stop things before they get out of hand. Some of it is just an accident, of not knowing their bodies yet.
Yeah.
Young kids don't have the same control as the older ones. We have ice packs, we have med kits, we got plenty of Band-Aids, we got paper towels, things like that. We're hoping not to have any major
I think I've
catastrophes.
experienced every single one of them so far, the first three.
Nails, believe it, nails are the one that we're always talking about too. Cut the nails, make sure they're trimmed. We don't want them coming to practice with the nail extending beyond the finger because that just rips up people and hurts them. So those are silly ones, but they are painful and annoying.
It kind of slows you down because if you do have an open cut, you don't want to be on a wrestling mat and then possibly
sweat and other bacteria can happen too. We clean the mats, but nothing is perfect, and you can't avoid any and everything. We also stress, kids need to go home and shower, warm shower, antibacterial soap, that kind of thing. Not just to smell good, but to really make sure that they're clean.
Straight to the shower. You're not going to eat dinner.
No.
You're not going to do
shower
homework.
First.
Shower first. Dinner and homework, whichever.
Yeah, and if they get homework done before, that's great too. But depends on the workload and depends on their lives. They're all busy.
I like my kids to get their homework done before any activity.
Yeah, me too.
But how's the schedule looking for the travel teams?
I think we're going to be pretty good in terms of volume of matches. We have pretty much our suburban schedule is done. I haven't released it yet because not everybody knows where they're going yet. But we'll be here for a lot of home matches for suburban, mostly Tuesday nights. We have 2 away matches with that. The county team doesn't have their schedule yet, but I have a meeting next week for that, and that's also where we'll get all of our locations for Saturday matches as well. So by the end of next week, we should have all our schedules out, and then we have,
Last year, the county team was undefeated. How are we looking this year?
I don't want to put any pressure on it because I think everybody changes, right? My dad has this line, you teach the kids you have, not the kids you want to have. Same thing in coaching. Coach the kids you have, not the kids you want to have. We have great kids here. We're very fortunate. I think it's going to work out well that we have a good lineup for both those teams. But it all depends on what else is out there, and we don't really know. But I think Twin County is a competitive league. There's some really good teams, so we're looking forward to the challenge of that. But I would never put pressure on it to win all the matches. I honestly feel like it's a good thing to lose every once in a while. No one likes it or loves it, but you have to learn how to do both in life. So if we happen to lose, that'll also be a motivating thing for us and also humbling, but it's not necessarily a bad thing.
There's a lot of teams out there that are hungry to beat us this year.
Yeah, there's a target on our back for sure. We came into the league last year as a new team in the league. We've been around each other for a while, so not new for us, but new for everybody else. We won our division, and then we won they have a playoffs, and we won that as well. So they were very kind to us to let us to do that as first year team. But I'm sure that there are some people that really want to knock us down a peg.
I think they're hungrier this year, so we got to step up our game.
We'll step it up, but again, regardless of whatever it winds up being, I'm really proud of what we have going on here, and my focus is on just individual improvement, team improvement. If that results in wins, great.
Yeah.
So be it. You don't want to lose all your matches either, and I'm competitive. But tossing this to new people and new leadership, I want to just help them along without putting that pressure on them.
Who do you have stepping up to fill in those shoes?
Yeah, so right now our county group, Christian Crespo.
What's up, everybody? My name is Christian Crespo, and I coach the county team.
He's really stepped up and is leading that group. Yeah, he's intense.
Where's the wizard? How are you forgetting the wizard?
He is passionate about wrestling. He's got young kids in the program too, so he'll be around a while. Mike Sojanowski is another guy like that. We also have in that group, you've been coming in as well to help out. Appreciative of you being in the Suburban as well. And then we have Severio Marinelli. He's been around the program for a few years. Dennis Tenorio and Last but not least, Sean Tripoli is also involved in that group. I am trying to stay out of the practice room as much as possible because my philosophy on this is if I'm there, it seems like I'm micromanaging it, and I don't want to micromanage it. These guys know what they're doing. They're doing well, so it's going to be a good year with them.
We have a new communication system, Band.
Yeah.
So I've been kind of dipping in there and trying to get everybody's feedback as to, how do you like Band, or did you see I like to post these videos on there, so make sure that all the coaches see this first before
Right.
we put it out to the parents. Obviously we get permission from the parents to post videos with the kids in it.
Yeah.
So tell me about Band. How's that work?
So I came across this with Wrestling USA. They have featured as an app that is out there that's free at this point. So free is always good, right? The quality might not be good if it's free, but at least that was the attraction, was like we didn't have to pay for it. We were paying for Team Snap every year, but there were stipulations on how many people you could have on it. And we have a lot of people, and then we have a lot of families that are, some are mixed families. There might be, 2 sets of parents, and there might be grandparents that are involved. So this gives people an opportunity to see it in a smaller version, not an email format. Like a lot of images going in there, where there might be something from an email that I'll take a screenshot of it and dip it in there because it's just the heart of the email. Yeah, it's just a little piece. It's not everything. What I like on there is you can see how many people have looked at it. So if you're getting a little bit of traffic there, like if 28 people looked at it. We have about 50 people, I think, in it right now. So it's not everybody, and not everybody wants to go there. Some people want an email.